Thank you for joining Lady CC's World, where we engage, educate, and elevate you to be your absolute authentic self from the inside out. I am your host, Lady CC, so let's get to it. I hope everybody is doing absolutely amazing today. What I want to talk to you about simply today is visualize better days ahead of you. Visualize, that's what I said, better days ahead of you. I don't know if some of you have had an interesting couple of years in your life. I don't know if last year was a doozy. For me, it was. But I still, in the midst of hurt, pain, calamity, uncertainty, and all of it, I visualize better days ahead. What I think sometimes we do is we rush into our futures without strategy, game planning, kind of planning it out a little bit. Now, I know. We don't know when we all will leave this earth, but we know we all will. That is a guarantee. However, it is so important that we take a moment to visualize what we want our lives to look like in our future. I don't know if you remember as a kid. I know for me, were you ever asked, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? Have you? I'm sure you had to. I won't say everybody has, but if you went to school, y'all had the career days. You had maybe the teacher asked you in class, what did you want to do or be when you grew up? And you said, I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a police. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a doctor. I want to be an actress, a rapper, a basketball player, whatever it was. You visualized it. You saw yourself doing it. Now, I visualize myself being able to pour into thousands upon thousands of people. And when I close my eyes, I can see me on the stages. I can see what I'm wearing. And I can almost hear what I'm saying. Because the truth of the matter is the message that I have is a message that I believe anyone can hear and use and grow from. But I visualize it. I visualize my dream house. I know when you walk into the front door what you should see to the left, to the right, up those beautiful staircases leading up to the second level. I can visualize. So visualizing better days ahead just simply means that you can see that no matter what calamity, no matter what storms you're enduring in this life, no matter what difficulties, you can still find a way to visualize better days ahead. Let that sit with you a moment. I know it's easier said than done a lot of the times. But what I also know is that it's doable. If you make the choice to decide to, if you equip yourself with the tools necessary to make it happen, and if you have people that you allow to take up the front row spaces of your life to help you through it. That I can say with pretty much certainty. So visualize better days ahead of you. If you have to sit, like I always suggest people do, and get a notebook or whatever you want to call it, journal, diary, whatever, and some great relaxation music, and begin to ask questions. Ask God, why did he create you? Ask him, what is your assignment on the planet? What are you supposed to do? What giftings that he gave you, and how are you to use them? Some of you have never, ever, ever even thought to do such a thing. But it is so important that you can see your future in Technicolor, in that high definition color. I believe when you do that, if you do it often, see, your mind doesn't know if it's achieved or not. Your brain just works to accomplish it. So that's why we talk about speaking life into yourself and not defeat. You have everything that you need. Believe me, you have everything that you need to do great things in this earth and to serve and to pour into others, which is part of why we were created. We were created to nurture one another. But you got to be able to see that even though you may be in a pit of depression right now, and trust me, I understand it. I get it. But I don't want you to stay there. Because the longer you stay there, the harder it will get to come out of it. And I know some of you may say, well, Lady CC, you don't understand what I'm dealing with in my life. And you're right. I may not. But I can almost say with a surety, I may not have had the experience, but I'm pretty sure I've had an experience that may be similar in the emotional context. Pain is pain is pain. Hurt is hurt is hurt. Guilt is guilt. Shame is shame. All of it. We may have all experienced at some point in time. And some may be fortunate not to have experienced it as of yet. So I want you to take some time and visualize better days ahead. I know you lost that loved one. Boy, do I know how that feels. I know how it feels to want to see them again. I know how it feels to want to call them and talk to them on the phone and you can't. And I know how that causes you some angst and causes you to be upset because you really miss that person. But I also know that they would want you to go on with your life and you to live your life to the full. And that's what we have to do. It's not easy. God knows I know it's not easy. I miss my mother every day. Every day. But I have her pictures where I can see them. And I can still remember things that she said to me, things that she told me. And so when I'm having a moment or moments, and that's okay, that something happens and it triggers something in a not so great way, we got to sit in it. I ask God to help me through it. And He does. And I trust and believe that He will help you through it too. It may not have been the loss of a loved one. It could have been the loss of a job. The thing that was helping you take care of you and now it's gone. What do we do? What do you do? And you're angry about it. Because you're like, what else? What else? But then what you have to think about is what's in your hands. What gifts is God giving you? And maybe that's the opportunity for you to become entrepreneurial. And this is me, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that we ought to be entrepreneurs over employees, business owners and investors over employees and self-employed. Because even being self-employed, you got to do all the work. I believe that if you take the time to visualize what's ahead of you, then you can mark those things out and you can go step by step by step by step. So visualize the days ahead of you. This has been Lady CeCe's World, where we do what? We engage, educate, and elevate you. I want you to be real, be true, be authentic, and be you, because you are certainly, babies, more than enough. Y'all know what? I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it but love me back. And y'all know what? I'll take that. Until next time, be good to yourself and each other.